Hello, my name is Ardana. I am a senior. I have mental and physical disabilities. But what I wanted to discuss today was being the parent of someone with Ehlers Danlos Syndrome. My son died 3 years ago in an accident, and after he died, through extended grieving, his sister, who is a few years older than he was, it triggered her Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, and she rapidly became more and more disabled and became couch-ridden. She has to use a wheelchair. Fortunately, she has a wonderful husband who takes care of her and loves her very, very much and is her support. She is finding local supports. She is part of an EDS group out of Toronto, and they have been really marvelous for her. Something that I haven't seen anywhere is people discussing what it is like to be a parent of someone with Ehlers Danlos Syndrome. Watching your child, watching their body kind of fall apart around them, knowing that there is a distinct possibility that you were the carrier of the gene that led to the EDS. My son died, and it destroyed me. It's taken me 3 years to even come to grips with his death. Something about the Ehlers Danlos Syndrome that I'm finding extremely difficult is knowing that there is a possibility that my daughter will predecease me. And I don't know how I would be able to cope with losing both my children. That's just not how a parent sees themselves and sees their life going. I do have a grandson and granddaughter. They were my son's children, and they are dealing with that grief. They're also dealing with the issues around their favorite aunt having a very rare disabling disorder. I think any parent of a child who has a disorder or disease that may possibly result in their demise, it goes through a lot of guilt and is concerned about getting the phone call, is concerned about what happens if. So one of the things that I'm doing is my daughter comes every couple of months and stays with me. She sleeps on my couch. I cook for her, I bake for her, I make her coffee. I get to be mom again, and I get to spoil her rotten, which I love. It gives her husband a break. It allows us to talk. We go over things that possibly we didn't understand in the past. We share things. We bond again. The love that we have. She's not just my daughter, she's my best friend. But I wanted to be one of the people to step forward and say, it's difficult for people who have a rare disorder and who are afraid of what it may mean for their life. It's also difficult to be the parent of someone with a rare disorder and to think that they may depart this life before you. So, thank you very much for listening. And if you want to look up Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, EHLERS, Ehlers Danlos, DANLOS Syndrome. If you have